All right, welcome back to the show. A little Friday night blitz for you on a Sunday night. Let's welcome the head coach of the undefeated Summit Spartans, head coach Brian Coleman. Coach, congratulations. Off to a 5-0 start. Did you think you'd be at this point 5-0?
No, sir. No, it's a surprise, but the kids have worked hard, so they deserve it.
What's the success for that so far? What are you most pleased with so far?
The leadership of our seniors, because you never really know how it's going to stand or how their leadership is going to be in the off season. They work hard in the weight room. They do so many things right, but third quarters and fourth quarters of games, you don't know how they're going to react till you get in those games.
Here is an article from the Brentwood homepage, August 27th. Newly improved Summit Spartans could be great. That's putting a nice bullseye on your team early on.
It did early on. Had a lot of unknowns. We had an unknown offensive line. Not that they couldn't have been good, not that we didn't know their potential, but they didn't have much experience.
Right.
And we changed our offense up a little bit. We went from a wing tee to a spread type offense. So a lot of unknowns that we didn't know how it was going to work. We didn't know how the kids were going to react, and they've done well so far.
It's also good to have a really good quarterback. You have one in Destin Wade. We saw the game against Overton the other night. Clicking on all cylinders, that sports cliche. I hate to use that word, but that's what he is. He's a great athlete.
And one of the reasons we changed our offense. It's okay, you're throwing the ball, a lot of bad things can happen. Everybody says, well, more bad things happen than good. But he's protecting the football. When it's not open, he'll run. When it's not open, he'll throw it away. So he's only had 3 interceptions on the year, and a couple of them were just as good of a punt as a punt. So, not very many mistakes as a sophomore, too.
Defensive-wise, you guys are only giving up about 10 points a game. You can win a lot of games that way, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir. Only giving up 7 points in the second half, and that was the Independence Week 1. So that's something to hang your hat on. Conditioning, to be in good shape and wear teams out in the third and fourth quarter.
What I keep hearing about your football team is the word team. I heard it last week when Gallatin's 5-0. It's about the team. I keep hearing about your team, more about the team than individuals. As a head coach, I think that is a great way for somebody to talk about your football team.
Exactly, yes. You always want the team, and they break it down on family. You want the guys to be together and play for each other.
I got Northwest coming up, and then Page. Schedule doesn't get any easier.
It does not. Northwest will be our last non-region game, and then the rest of the games are all region. So you know how the region seedings go and how important it is to win region games. Homecoming week for us this week, so you got those distractions. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Clarksville's a good team. Clarksville Northwest has a good quarterback. So one game at a time, have to really concentrate on them.
Well, you're doing a great job. Coach Brian Coleman, the Summit Spartans, 5-0. Headed to the playoffs, hopefully again, halfway through the season, 5-0. Coach, congratulations. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We're actually going to be the next WWE wrestling tag team coming your way. So expect to see a lot of us coming up soon.